welcome back to EA Sports, continuing coverage of the National Hockey League, and we've got a good one tonight, an inter-conference showdown, east side, west side. I'm James, he's Ray. Both these teams look ready to go, as does the official. Let's bring it on. The Flyers start with possession as we are now underway. Slides the puck to Sanheim, and it's a quick pass to Couturier. The Flyers play it along the boards, and they can't connect. Vegas has it behind the cage. Passes it to Stone. Streaking into the attacking zone from the right. Stopped by the goaltender.
Hart's helping out everybody here. The defense doesn't have to worry about the front of the net anymore. The puck's in the corner.
Poked away by Ellis. Philadelphia is going to play the puck from behind the cage. And he slides it quickly to Couturier. The Flyers move it in. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Vegas has it in the defensive end. Sends the pass over. Shot, and he makes the save. The Flyers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Manages to hang on. He scores! And he opens up scoring early in this one.
I'm going to be honest, James, I wasn't even paying attention. I was getting something to drink, and it's in the net.
Pay attention, the puck dropped already.
I see that.
Guys, we know that he's a part of the leadership group on this squad, and with his born leader superstar ability, he's given his team a huge boost after scoring that goal.
Puck grab by Yandel. Errant pass, and they can't connect. Taken by Atkinson. Backtracks with the puck, but maintains possession. Into the attacking area from the left side. Great defensive effort with the stick. Vegas has the puck. Gains the zone from the right side. A little dipsy doodle, and he loses possession of the puck.
You can sure tell when a player starts to press. Holds onto the puck just a little bit too long. Tries a play that really isn't there. Philadelphia's coaches were telling us today that they feel they've got a really good run of play in them in the second half of the year. I hope so, James, because it's been a pretty average start.
Good read by the winger as the two centers tie up. Fantastic save! The Flyers are on the attack. Throws it on goal. Goalie with a stop. Dell's going to hang on here for the whistle and stoppage of play.
It's a good thing he does, because you haven't mentioned his name in I don't know how long. The play's been at the other end of the ice forever.
Petrangelo's great defensively because he's so good at breaking up those one-on-one situations. That's his shutdown zone ability, guys, and he stabilizes his team's defensive play because of it.
Coming down the left wing and into the zone. The Flyers scoop it up along the boards. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. The Flyers take it across the line. Easy peasy right there by Dell. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. Past the midway mark of the frame, we got a 1-0 game to this point. The Flyers will go to work here in the offensive zone. Moves it to Carlson. Nice pass. Takes a shot, and he comes up with it. Philadelphia's got the puck. Centering pass! Wide of the net.
Oh, man, he's frustrated with himself. He's got to get that on the net.
Wrist shot from the slot. They score! Right on the doorstep. The rebound there to be had, and they made no mistake about tucking that one home. Vegas off to a sensational start here tonight, now up by a pair in the first.
So keep attacking. Don't let the other team get back in the game or even believe that they're in the game. Get a third one. Put it away.
Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck now. The Golden Knights have it in the offensive zone. Lets the wrister go. Stopped by the goaltender. Gains the zone from the right. Here's the shot. Oh, what a stop as he gets a piece of it with his toe. Carries the puck up through center. And that's a great read to force the turnover. To the front. That goes wide.
He's got to do something a little better than that. Just can't finish it from there.
Wonder if that gives him a nightmare later. The Flyers grab possession of the puck. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. And skilled use of the stick to poke the puck away. Polisar's stick handling in his own zone. The Golden Knights looking against the half wall. And that's poked away in the offensive zone by Polisar. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. And we get a whistle as the goaltender decides to hang on to this one. Here in the late goings of the period, Vegas continues to lead by a pair of goals. Hurdles won a big draw on their own end. Grabs the puck here inside the offensive end. Stopped by the goaltender. Moves it quickly over to Kessel. Picked up along the boards by Stevenson. And he slides it quickly to Couturier. From the left side, they enter the offensive zone. The Golden Knights take it along the wall. Takes the feed. Quick feed to Hannafin. Oh, what a stop by Hart. That's not going to fool him. And with that, the first period is in the books. Both teams with a chance and a refresh will get a clean sheet of ice and come back with period number 2. A chance for both teams to refuel. They are back on the ice, and period number 2 is about set to go. Well, after an intriguing opening period, here we go. It's period number 2. Puck is dropped, and we are underway. Well, we've got over 20 minutes played thus far. Ray, how have you seen things?
The Flyers are going to have to find a possession game that looks a lot different than that first period. They chased it around, and as a result, they're chasing the game.
Oh, what a save in front!
Hart's made an excellent stop there, in position to keep the puck out.
Makes the save. And now it's grabbed by Sanheim. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Couturier. Takes the feed. With possession along the wall. Sensational stop by Dell. From the left side, they gain the zone. Cuts to the front. Denies them. Through center along the wing. Here's a chance. Makes the glove stop. Dell's on top of the puck, and that'll stop the play.
Pretty conservative play here, James, as he covers it up to kill the play.
Still plenty of time left in this frame, and it's a comfortable 2-0 lead we're looking at right now. The Flyers have it in the offensive end. Atkinson's got it against the boards. Sends a pass over. Here he is in front, and that one's broken up. Takes the pass. The Golden Knights move to the offensive zone. Turns it aside. Stops them again.
Yeah, he gets out on top of the shooter. There's really nowhere for that puck to go.
Into the offensive end now. Denied by the goaltender. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. More than half the period left to play. Vegas leads it 2-0. Philadelphia's won the faceoff. A howitzer, and he stands tall in goal. Oh, another consecutive stop.
Great stop by the goaltender again. Back-to-back saves. They sure aren't running out of gas here, James. This shift is endless.
Philadelphia's gained possession along the boards. The Flyers gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. And that doesn't exactly go tape to tape. Play whistle dead, offside the call.
Such hard work in the defensive zone when you're rolling around on a cycle trying to stop the other team. So this stoppage comes really at a nice time for them. They can get a breath here, get regrouped.
Vegas will go to work as they win the draw. Handles the puck. And that's knocked away in the defensive end by Hathaway. Philadelphia's moving it along the wing. Quick pass to Delorier. From the slot, fires away. Dell's going to hang on to that one for a whistle.
Quickly on top of that, James. He needed a cover there.
Well past the midway mark of this period, 2-0 is where we sit. Howden's won it off the faceoff. The Golden Knights take it along the wing. Fails to find the open man. Oh, gets a blocker on it to turn it away. Moves the puck. Great heads-up play with the stick by Ristolainen. Scooped up along the wall by Howden. Here's a short pass to Carrier. Turn that one aside. And that pass can't connect. Moves it to Paling. Along the right side into the offensive zone. Steps in with the block. Stopped by the goaltender.
Dell's goaltending at one end and the offensive output at the other has made for a good night.
Long reach breaks up the momentum. Philadelphia's got the puck along the wall. And that's some great pressure in the offensive end by Kolosov.
Scores! How you doing? Whoa! He create that speed and that room off the rush. Great shot, beats the goaltender clean.
With his head up and his feet moving, he was able to fire that one home, guys. His make-it-snappy zone ability is that quick release while in motion, and it was too fast for the goalie there.
Taken along the wall by Stone. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. Along the boards, they battle for the puck. Broken up with the stick of the defensive end. Puck scooped up by Sanheim. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. Moves it around along the half wall. Now a quick pass to Hannafin. Great poke check on the reach. Sends it quickly to Ellis. Into the offensive zone. Move to the middle. Busted up on the play.
Yeah, you get in the right spot. Sometimes the thing just hits you.
Receives the pass. Slides the puck over. And that concludes the second period of play. Still one more period of regulation time. We'll see what happens in the third next. Alongside Ray Ferraro between the benches, I'm James Cybulski, ready to bring you period number 3. Here we go, third period set to get underway. Simply, well, that'll get a response. Can't connect on the pass. Some pushing and shoving here, heating up.
Yeah, the few words.
And we've got a fight. And down he goes, pretty much bringing an end to this one.
Yeah, he was in control of this fight the entire way. I don't like when the guys start throwing them like that. Somebody looks like they're going to get hurt every time. But I don't know that the home guy did very well there.
Well, this game has new life breathed into this building tonight after what we just saw moments ago. But we still got a game to play. Philadelphia's got a hold of the puck. Scrum along the boards. The Flyers move the puck in the defensive zone. Philadelphia's moving it up the ice. Konechny's going to play it against the half wall. Oh, he makes a stick save, and that went right off the shaft of the stick.
He's going to feel he missed one there. You don't get many chances that clean. The goalie turns it aside.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. Vegas posting a 3-0 lead here in this one. The Golden Knights win it in the defensive zone. Dell's got it from behind his own net. Officials getting ready to drop the puck to get play back underway. The Flyers take possession of the faceoff. Delayed penalty coming up here. Whistle blown, stopping the play. The Golden Knights have been handed 2 for interference. Philadelphia sending their power play unit out for the first time tonight.
First chance of the night for the power play. The guys are pretty excited to get out there and see if they can get on the board.
And momentum on their side as they win the draw here in zone. Grabbed along the boards by Johansson. Connect on the power play.
That looked like a well-thought-out play. They moved the puck quickly on the open man, and it's in the net.
The Flyers still have a big hill to climb here, but they got one back, Ray.
They're going to have to get their D up into the play, take a couple of chances. One is not going to do it.
Nice job tying up his opponent. Philadelphia's got it across the line. And a poke check knocks the puck away. The Flyers gain possession along the wall. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. And that's picked off. The Golden Knights have it now. Sends the pass over. Nice zone entry from the left. Here's a shot. Trapper save. Hart's going to hang on for a whistle here in the third.
Well, there's not much time left here as you get into the final 20 minutes. The game's close. A mistake now would be critical.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. The Flyers are down a pair. Picked up along the wall by Atkinson. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Lets one go. Comes up with the stop. And as he opts to freeze the puck, we get a whistle.
Starting to look like a little bit of a fire drill in the zone, so this is a good play.
Stone's a sneaky player who is so good at takeaways. That's his yoink zone ability, and it's how he can force turnovers to get on the attack.
And a solid job tying up his opponent. Great pressure on the offensive end by Fargo. From the right side, they gain the zone. Picked up along the boards by Barbashev. That pass doesn't go. Philadelphia's across the blue line. Looking to make something happen along the boards. And now he tries to get it across to Ellis.
No, he's only one goal away, James, from his next milestone here.
Puck picked up by Barbashev. Vegas looks to break out in their own end. The Golden Knights carry it along the wall. Moves it quickly over to Eichel. From the slot, comes up with a monster save in front.
Really good work. I like this chance here as they get the puck into a scoring spot. Goalie's just better on this time.
The Flyers gain control of the puck against the wall. Grabbed along the boards by Sanheim. Into the attacking end. Lets it go with the stop. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Florida's in the on-deck circle for the next game for these guys.
Now, one aspect that doesn't get talked about, James, is while you're playing the game today, previously the assistant coaches are already breaking down video. They've got the power play and the penalty kill all queued up for the next game and the game after that. It's an ongoing process.
Is that where that buzzword pre-scout comes from now?
It does, and it never really ends for the coaches.
The Flyers gain possession. Nice pass. Loose puck battle along the boards. Scooped up along the wall by Mantha. Couldn't complete the pass. Scores! There it is from William Karlsson. Vegas continues to steamroll them here in this third period.
Goal, goal, goal. It seems to be every couple of minutes they celebrate another one.
Puck is dropped and play resumes. The Golden Knights are in transition. Philadelphia's got possession of the puck. Quick feed to Konechny. Now into the offensive zone from the right side. Vegas tries to break out from their own end. Takes the feed. With the stop. Philadelphia's got it in their own zone. And now he angles it across to Ristolainen. Philadelphia's on the attack. Oh, he'd like to have that pass back. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. And that one's stopped. Taken along the wall by Stevenson. Vegas on the attack. Oh, denies him with the paddle save.
I thought they worked the puck around pretty good here. They get a good chance on goal, but not to be.
Lets it fly. Takes it right in the chest. And we're going to get a whistle here. Getting into the later stages of this period, the Golden Knights just recently adding to their lead. They're now up by 3. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Final minute of regulation here, and it should be it. Vegas has possession of the puck. Takes it across the blue line. The Golden Knights played along the wing. Philadelphia's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Along the right wing, they enter the attacking area. Shot! And that one's broken up. Great block there. Takes a shot. Glove save. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Some last-second communication with the D as centers get ready to drop the puck. Johansson's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Quick pass to Howden. Right up the gut into the attacking zone. Oh, how did he keep it out? What a blocker stop by Hart. And that's stopped by Dell. And this one is all over as the final horn sounds.
They had the puck the whole time, James. It just goes to figure that they were going to win this game comfortably.
Yeah, the right team won this one tonight. For Ray Ferraro, I'm James Cebulski. Thanks for joining us tonight.